Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August the 13th, and I am doing a live 6:30 a.m. YouTube show. That is what you're watching. So, good morning. I want to welcome you to the show. You already know that this is a safe space. It's a safe space. I am Belinda Harris, your HR insider and self-care cheerleader. And every Wednesday at 6:30 in the morning, I go live to talk about self-care at work because this is our self-care at work safe space. Every Wednesday, I come on and I talk about simple, practical ways to make and to make yourself take better care of yourself while you are at work. Because if you're going to spend 8 plus hours 8 plus hours a day on a job, that we deserve to feel good doing it. And today's topic is one of my absolute favorite things to talk about. And it's one of the fastest ways to lift your mood without caffeine, without spending money, and without waiting for Friday. And you may be saying, without caffeine, without spending money, and without waiting for Friday, what is this magical thing that's going to lift our mood very fast? It is the power of gratitude at work. That's what we're talking about today. The power of gratitude at work and how this one simple habit can shift your entire workday. That's right. This one little teeny tiny habit can shift your entire workday without caffeine. This is without spending money. This is without waiting for Friday, because that's what a lot of us do. Wait for Friday because we know that lifts our mood. This one thing is the fastest way to lift your mood. Now, I know some people may be thinking, gratitude, Belinda, gratitude. I don't feel grateful for my work right now. I don't feel very grateful for my work right now. And I trust me, I get it. I've been there. Got the t-shirt, the hat, and the cup. But when you're dealing with toxic workers or deadlines breathing down your neck, or my favorite, meetings that could have and should have been an email, there's still gratitude to find. Despite all that, there's still gratitude to find. And not because um, gratitude makes the problems disappear, because they don't. The problems are still right there. Gratitude doesn't do that. But it gives you a way to change how you're going to show up to those problems in those situations. See, gratitude is like mental WD 40. Yeah, you heard me. Gratitude is like mental WD 40 for your workday. It loosens up the stress. It makes things move smoother, and it helps you to focus on what's working instead of only focusing on what's broken. So, gratitude, we're going to call it today our WD 40 for the workplace, because that is what's going to help us loosen up. It may not take away, but it will loosen up the stress. It'll make things move smoother, and it'll help us take the focus off of everything that's going wrong to something that's going right. Gratitude changes your brain. And that's not just me saying this at 6:30 in the morning. This is me saying that science backs this up. Science backs up that gratitude changes your brain because practicing gratitude activities, the brain regions linked to motivation, pleasure, and positive emotion. Did you know that? That gratitude, that when you're practicing gratitude, your brain, the brain regions are linked to motivation, they're linked to pleasure, and they're linked to positive emotion. Even small things like writing down 3 things you're grateful for about your job, even just doing that can literally rewire how you feel about work. See, I've seen employees go from another Monday to, okay, let's make work today. Let's make it work for me today. All from just this one little habit of focusing on gratitude. And it's not about ignoring problems, because I don't want people to think that. I want to be clear that gratitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect, because we all know it's not. But it's about giving equal airtime, if you will, to things that are going right. So you can see all these things are going wrong. It's there. We all have that. But what are the things that are going right about work? Maybe you're grateful for that one coworker that always has your back. Maybe that's the thing that you can be grateful for about work. Maybe it's the quiet 10 minutes you get before the phone starts ringing. Maybe that's what you can be grateful for about your work. Maybe, maybe it's just the paycheck that keeps the light on. There are things that we can be grateful for at work. And when you're focusing on gratitude, it's not only about noticing, but it's about naming the good. Not just noticing the good, but naming the good, even on the messiest day. And that's honestly when we need to practice it the most, is when you're at your most frustrated day, is when we need to look for and name things that we are grateful for, so that it can shift our brainwave. Because if not, we just focus on the messiness, or the thing that's aggravating us the most. And we forget, and we're the things that we should be grateful for as it relates to our job. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 easy ways that you can practice gratitude at work. And the very first thing that you do is make a morning gratitude list. So before you open your inbox, right, before you get started, before you dive into that deep work, jot down 3 work related things that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be deep. It could be the chair that you're sitting in because it's very comfortable. It could be the plant on your desk. It could be a good cup of coffee that's in the break room, right? 3 things that you're grateful for about your work, because this will set the tone before the chaos starts. Because we all know it's coming, that email or that phone call or that coworker, we all know it's coming. But if we can set the tone before all that starts, that's the first thing that we can do to start practicing gratitude at work. A morning gratitude list. 3 work related things that you're grateful for. The second thing is our gratitude breaks. And if you've seen any of my videos, if you talk to me, if I've said it once, I've said it 5,000 times. Take your breaks at work. And here's yet another example. Here's 5,001 of me saying, take your breaks. So step 2, or the second thing that you can do to practice gratitude, is gratitude breaks, where you set a reminder for 2 minutes. You can do it mid-morning or mid-afternoon or both. But at least one, whether it's mid-morning, whether it's mid-afternoon, or both, where you just pause and think. What's one good thing that's happened today? What's one good thing that's happened today? You take 2 minutes, you set your alarm, 2 minutes to do that. Write it down or say it out loud. 2 minutes of a pause to think. What's one good thing that's happened today? Think about that. Mid morning, mid afternoon, or you can do it both times. One good thing, a gratitude break to think about something that you're grateful for, something that's good that happened to you today. That is the second way to practice gratitude at work. The third thing, or the third way that you can practice, is called gratitude out loud. And that is when you tell someone else, thank you. You tell someone else, thank you. Specifically, instead of just thanks for your help, right? Because thank you for helping me. A lot of us just say that. Go into a little bit more detail. You can say something like, thank you for staying late yesterday to finish that report. I know you had your own deadlines. The more specific that you are with your thanks, the more powerful it is. So, gratitude, one way, morning gratitude list where you write down 3 things that you're grateful for in the morning. Again, it could be simple things as the chair, the plant, the picture on your desk, the coffee that you're drinking. 3 things before you start. Make sure you do a gratitude break. That's the second thing, where mid afternoon or mid morning, you pause and you think for 2 minutes. What's one good thing that's happened today? And you write it down or you say it out loud. And then the third thing is gratitude out loud, where you tell someone thank you. And not just thank you, but you are as specific as possible. Again, example, thank you for staying late yesterday to finish the report. I know you had your own deadlines. The more specific it is, the more powerful it is. So there's your self-care challenge for the week. I want you to start or end your day working on 3 things that you are grateful for about your job, right? Start your day or end your day. This is the challenge. Start or end your day with 3 things that you're grateful for about your job. Write them down, share them with a coworker, or just speak them out loud. I want you to do this for 7 days, 7 whole days, to see how it changes your mood. That is my challenge to you today. To start today, do it for 7 days of writing down. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at the end of the workday, or you can do it both. Write down 3 things you're grateful for about your job. Gratitude doesn't remove stress. And I want to be clear when I say that. Gratitude does not remove stress, but it gives you the strength to face it with a different mindset. It's like giving yourself a mini mental recharge every single day. If you found this helpful, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with that one coworker or 2 who could use a boost in their mood this week. Remember, your well-being matters. Your mood matters. And you are worth the extra care even at work. I'll see you at the next video.